Major and minor chords have 3 voices, 7th chords have 4. We'll see the theory behind them in the next videos. For now, just know that there are 4 main categories of 7th chords: major, minor, dominant, and diminished. There are many variants, but let's not move too quickly. In blues, we mainly deal with dominant 7th chords and minor 7th chords. A dominant 7th chord is indicated as just the name of the note followed by a 7. The blues progression is a 1-4-5 progression of dominant 7 chords, distributed classically in 12 bars, the 12-bar blues. This is the E7 or the E dominant 7th chord in the first position, on the 6th string, which will be our first chord of our 1-4-5 blues chord progression. This is instead an A7 on the first position, 5th string, the fourth chord of the progression. Then lastly, B7, always on the 5th string, our last chord, the 5th one. We now have our first, 4th, and 5th chord of our blues progression. Remember the shuffle rhythm from the beginning of the course. Triplets with tied first 2 notes of each triplet. These are triplets. And these are the shuffled triplets used in blues. We're now ready to play our first blues progression. Let's move on to dominant 7 chords, more dominant 7 chords on the 5th and 6th string. We could take our B7 chord, move it up 1 fret, adjust for the open string, and we will get this, C dominant 7. It's just C major with another note, B flat. Now we could take A7 and try to transpose it forward. But we need another finger. Of course, we could do this. But it's a little impractical. There's another more elegant form, this one. It's B flat major without a finger. B flat 7, B flat dominant 7. Now for the 6th string, we just have to move the E7 chord up the fretboard and we have F7. The pinky is optional, but reinforces the 7th feel of the chord. Try it on the 5th fret, it's a little easier. A7. This is without the pinky. Yeah, it's a dominant 7 chord. No, it's really a dominant 7 chord. Now, as for the 1-4-5 progression using movable dominant 7 chords, you just have to remember the L shape. So this will be the chords of a blues in A. Dominant 7 on the 6th, 5th, 5th. A7, D7, E7. So your blues progression, your 1-4-5 blues progression will be want a blues in F sharp. Want a blues in B flat. That's it. That's blues for you, as far as basic rhythm blues guitar goes, that is. We'll see lead guitar later on. Let's play a riff using dominant 7 chords in a modern rock context. It's a happy, breezy chord. Queens of the Stone Age use this one a lot. You really can get more rock and roll than this. I've used the dominant 7 chords very liberally in the past exercise, because there are no rules, but to break them more effectively, we have to learn about them first. That's why we'll do just that in the next video. 1-4-5 blues progressions can also be minor. The 5th and 6th string minor 7 chords are almost identical to the major dominant chords, except for one note. First position, 5th string, A minor 7. On the 5th fret, D minor 7. Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall. 6th string, first position, E minor 7. G minor 7 on the 3rd fret, 6th string. Music theory helps you better understand how the different elements of music relate to one another. We're talking about intervals, chords, chord progressions, keys, and scales. It also helps you remember about these things as you increase your body of knowledge. Divide groups of elements in categories, label them, and store them in the back of your mind. This will be essential for improvisation later on. In the next video, we'll analyze and break down most of what we've been playing until now. See you then.